It would be a grand feast to both of our eyes and minds to have a deep glance at the artworks our specially gifted Artist-Cum Professor Dr. Gopal J. 1969, born and brought up from one of the Lord Shiva's enshrined temple village, Madukarai, Pondicherry, Dr. Gopal J. the eminent and elegant in the field of painting, has been nudged from his inner voice to seek no other source of education but only the course of learning fine arts, especially the art of painting after his schooling days. Having been joined to College of Fine Art, Bharathyar palkalai koodam, Pondicherry, and had opportunity of bring one to the favorite students of that very college's principal, Dr. Sirpi Jayaraman. He has totally abandoned himself to be submerged into the grand ocean of the art of painting, and Dr. Sirpi Jayaraman has entrusted his faith upon Dr. Gopal that one day or other, Dr. Gopal will come up with flying colors and add one more diamond as the crown of BPK. After finishing his undergraduation, he had been to INTACH, Lucknow. During 1994 to 1997 he had traveled widely in India to study and preserve historical and traditional fresco paintings and oil paintings. He has preserved several precious wall paintings, particularly Mata Mans Devi Temple paintings, Mysore Place historical canvas paintings, Ravi Varma Canvas Paintings, Sri Ranganatha Swamy Temple wall paintings, Tanjore Palace Fresco Paintings, Thanjore and Tamilnadu, and several valuable paintings in India in order to preserve our art and culture. Then, in 2004, artist Dr. Gopal Jayaraman had a golden opportunity to have a job, and that as an art teacher in one of the famous colleges in Botswana, Southern Africa, namely MC Connell College and Molopolole College of Education. He has served as senior lecturer in the various institutions in Botswana, one of the most beautiful country in Africa. From there itself he has had his post-graduation in visual art and his doctoral study in art history, and as for him volitional aspiration, Dr. Gopal J has turned towards the course of practice-based research in the field of art and literature, conferred by University of South Africa, Pretoria, South Africa. Meanwhile, he has developed an original and distinct method of using both the folk cultural and anthropological findings out of his own known observation and learning about the spiritual integrity found, expressed in the traditional way of spiritual homage and worship screwed to both the South Indian and into South African ways of folks regions. South India has been very much acclaimed for its ancestral and animistic forms of paying worships and tributes to their ancestors as well as to their departed souls. Further, Dr. Gopal J has been appointed as the Regional Director for the Regional Center of Puducherry Indira Gandhi National Center for the Arts, an autonomous trust under the Ministry of Culture, Government of India. He has had many chances for proving my managerial mettle by coordinating as well as collaborating with many a cultural program conducted by INTACH with the cooperation of Government of Puducherry. Mr. Gopal J has been very much amazed to see the same type paying their homage and tribute to their departed souls in South Africa by the native folks. Has triggered him to galvanize the specific elemental core aspects of both the systems of ancestral worship in South Africa. Many awards and prizes and accolades have flown towards me, and many art critics have appreciated and admired my creative works of paintings, well displayed in the world-renowned art galleries in both India and abroad. He has traveled several countries including Zimbabwe, Namibia, Zambia, South Africa, Qatar for his art thirsty. Very many solo exhibitions have been held in India and overseas by him, with very many painted pictures depicting the spiritual essence of South Africa and the corpuses in the various types of medium. The primary significance is always given to color or black in his pictures, with different contrast in colors to portraits the ambience in order to kindred by imagination caliber of the viewers, especially the art lovers and connoisseurs of art, to help them to travel into their layers of connoisseurs. Many volumes of books may be needed to express one's experiential judgment and enjoyment to pass on the critical appraiser of his artworks. As an art critic, when we have had an interview with him, he has embosomed his heart by saying, "His sir, I think some grand and great force, if you are a believer of God, then you may take it as a divine force, which has been guiding me to have a stay at this point of stations when I have undergone almost all kinds of pains and agonies to react here. That is to the position of being graded as an artist, and that too, being awarded a PhD. I don't know how long my journey towards the zenith of divine consciousness will guide me and lead me towards. As long as I am being one with that supreme consciousness, I hope I will try my best." Then above expressive utterance from very mouth of artist Dr. Gopal Jayaraman itself will speak volumes for him and for his artworks.